How about a hand for Olivia?
So, thank you so much. All my fellow new folk were asking me how I felt about going last. But little do they know, I'm the youngest of 4 girls, and so I am very accustomed to waiting my turn and most comfortable at the end of the line. I get to soak up all that hand-me-down, all those hand-me-down good vibes that my friends just laid down on this stage. I feel so fortunate to be here. I had long ago, before I even got started, given up on songwriting, and then I decided to try again. And this song is, we're all on our little hero's journeys throughout the world, neither fully good nor fully bad, but I've heard apparently that sometimes we make mistakes. I never have, but I've heard tell. And so this song's about that, sort of. Well, that evening turned so quickly in the morning. I ain't never seen this side of 6 a.m. Could you hold me for a second and imagine that there ain't no consequence to where I've been? Place for me to run. Stay asleep a while, my darling, 'cause I need a couple minutes to myself, trying to sort out all these thoughts and what I'm feeling into something that might be worthwhile to tell. 'Cause I can't break your heart this early in the morning, and I don't know if we should throw in the towel. So when you ask me where I've been, fake a tired and casual grin, and all these lies will flow like water from my mouth. As a girl, I used to wake up from that same dream, where I'm floating in a river beneath a tree, when all of a second, without warning, that water rose up before I had a chance to breathe. And I'm reminded of that sick and sorry feeling when I realize you know just what I've done. But you can't undo the past. Water's flowing way too fast. Nothing to do but hold my breath, let the river run. And I don't wanna go home and face the music. No, I'm not ready to feel bad for what I've done. But you can't undo the past. Water's flowing way too fast. Nothing to do but hold my breath, let the river run. It's hard to be dishonest when you're a songwriter. It occurred to me this morning while I was practicing this next song that the roots of this song were planted in Texas. I was an American Airlines flight attendant for about 45 seconds. Any people who work in that industry have my hardest job I've ever had, and I've cleaned every toilet that anyone could ever build, including like the latrines out there. Hardest job I've ever had. And I stopped doing the creative thing. I was just really struggling and very lost in my life. And I needed some stability. I needed some money. I needed a life, I thought. And so I wrote this song. And I wrote it alone in a room and never expected to play it for anybody. And now, years later, here I am back in Texas. I'm back. Me and this song are back to kind of close that loop. It's called Loose Cannon. I don't stay out late much anymore. Most nights I'm in by 9 or 10. And I don't rant and rave after a drink. You could say that I am saner than I've been. Used to cry at the drop of a hat. I used to feel every goddamn thing. Oh, I would crawl on my knees through broken glass, trying to feel a different kind of pain. But I don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon, girl, you're such a loose cannon, flying high. I always wonder where you land. Traveled around for a couple years, but the road was never a good fit. Well, every town it felt new for a couple days until I'd fall into that same old shit. Now I live somewhere not so far away, and still it feels like a different kind of world. From open fields and late night driving, but I swear I am that same old girl. I just don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon, girl, you're such a loose cannon, flying high. I always wonder where you land. So you know, I was never one for flying, I suppose. I was falling, till I crash landed hard. Tried to pull myself together, but in the end I fell apart. And now I don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon, girl, you're such a loose cannon, flying high. I always wonder where you land. You're such a loose cannon, you're such a loose